the little red clip, what does that do for you?
That's a capo. So what it does is it allows me to suppose that the song was
Keys.
written to be in suppose the song was written in the key of C. When I sing it, it's a little low. So if I put the capo on it, it kind of like shortens the neck.
All right.
It takes this nut, they call that a nut,
Ah.
and it puts it here instead, and it raises the key up a whole note, half note, whole note. So it allows me to play the chords that were designed to play in that song, but play it here instead of open.
Now, do you do a lot of barcode? Do you ever use barcodes?
Oh yeah, a lot. Yeah, I do a lot. No, more than ever. I mean, I've got a song called Meditating, cogitating, I'm burning out my brain like a stiff without a riff. It's causing me to go insane. I'm in a funk, I'm feeling sunk, my writing's gone all wrong. Nothing lyrical, it'd be a miracle if I should write a new song, 'cause I got nothing. So those are barcodes there. I use them there and stuff like that. But this song, and I use them in different songs, depending on the song I'm doing. Like Sympathy Sex has a lot of barcodes.
Sympathy Sex.
I wrote a song called Sympathy
Have you heard
Sex.
that song?
No.
And I wrote a song called Bald Headed Penis Jokes, but no, I'll just do the one song.
What are the little knobs there for? How does that change?
Okay, this is bass.
That's for basically for amplifying, right?
Yeah, treble, bass, and volume.
So, but it's not plugged
So
in.
when I plug it in,
Oh, you
Yeah.
He can turn
gotta, okay.
so you know that Real Azorian Guy was an Irish tune about a Portuguese boy who sings Irish tunes. And, you know, hardy-o, hardy-I, you know, you've heard the song. So we got nominated for
Not we.
international. What?
You said we got nominated. I didn't.
You and your guitar. there.
You got
Oh,
nominated
okay, you're not talking about me.
for International Portuguese Music Awards. And so Joanne and I, we spent 2 nights. The first night was the gala, black tie. I bought a brand new suit and everything else.
It was fun. It was.
It was
cool.
fun.
it. You look good. I see you.
Thank you. We sat at a table with wonderful people. We met some new people. Matter of fact, one of them, several of them were organizers of Day of Portugal, which was in New Bedford. So I ended up playing there. So as a result
And
of sitting at
Samantha
their
Johnson
table,
sang-
and we, yeah, Samantha
She
Johnson
sang
sang.
Purple Rain that
We got
night.
some nice pictures with Samantha
Oh, yeah,
Johnson,
yeah.
but we met a lot of people there that
You played?
that we
with her, or
didn't.
you
We
just-
didn't
No,
know.
no, no.
we-
We were that night pre-award night.
So I'd love to see you play
It's a
Purple Rain.
beautiful. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
multicultural center in
Portuguese
Fall River.
cultural center. It was a beautiful place.
Valet parking and everything else.
Fall River, the Portuguese Cultural
kids have
Center.
played. We've been there.
Oh, that place.
So we see this one guy. He's taking pictures with everybody. He's an older guy. We figured maybe he's a real, maybe he's
Not
a
that
rec.
old.
Well, I mean, younger than me.
Yeah. that's
But
what
to
I
me, that's the old guy. And he was getting pictures with everybody. He had a little goutee like I
Because they had
did,
like a
you know,
little red carpet. And
kind of a shaved head, you know, and wondering who he was, you know, but we didn't know. And then at the end of the night, we're waiting for the car, the valet, to bring our car back, and all of a sudden I realized he's standing right next to me. And I said to him, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "You must be pretty popular. Everybody's taking your picture." I said, "Do you like a record company?" He said, "No, no." "Are you a nominee?" Like, you know, I'm a nominee. "No, I'm getting honored for a lifetime of success."
a Lifetime Achievement Award. We're like, it's.
And then his limo pulls
Nice.
up. He says, "Oh,
Nice
this is
enough.
my agent right now." And the guy comes out of the car.
Introduces his agent.
Well, we slipped him one of my CDs, by the way.
Did you?
But I think his,
To the
I'm
agent.
with a Portuguese
Yeah. I was like,
superstar,
"Here, give it-"
and I don't even know it. You know, so this is leading up to my new song. So
We're
the
like,
next,
we're probably the only ones here who don't know who Paulo Gonzo is.
that's his name. So the next day we have the award ceremony. Everybody's taking pictures on the red carpet and everything else, and it's great. It's fun. And we go inside. We sit down. We're right up there. You know, I'm one of the nominees. I'm sitting next to all these people, and there's a guy coming down the aisle. Everybody's laughing like hell. I have no idea what the hell he's
Yeah,
saying.
we're like sitting there for
And
Probably
he's going
20
on and on and on. Yeah. Maminius, I understood that
They
word.
don't
You
know
know?
what's going on, and
And he
people
goes,
are laughing.
finally works his way onto the stage. He does his monologue. And I have no idea what he's saying. Everybody's laughing. Woman next to me is laughing. And I asked her a couple of times, what did he just say? So I said, well, hopefully it's just him, you know. And then the guy and the girl come out and are going to moderate the show.
The MCs.
Boa tarde. Oh, so shit, we're in trouble now.
I know, it's
I
like,
gotta-
I hope we know when they're going to announce your
I got an
category.
Irish wife, and I understand every 10 words, you know. Oh, papel, paper. I understood that. I'm not sure what context he was in there. So after it was over, and you know what my award was? I thought, well, I didn't win anything after that. I got nominated. But there was one girl there, Natalie Pyers, Nath, Natalie Pyers. And if you go to Google her on YouTube, she's just incredible.
Yeah.
Sony is the one who's producing her videos.
Yeah.
She's big time. She's wonderful. Born in New Jersey, of Portuguese parents, like I'm born in.
Well, there's a Portuguese colony down there, right
Yeah.
around Newark.
So she was sitting right across from us. So after the intermission, I walked over to her and I said, Natalie, I just want to tell you that my wife says I still got a chance because you're not in any of my categories.
She had won, like,
Because she won 4 of the 12 awards.
well,
you know?
or through intermission, she had already
Yeah.
won several.
Oh, she said to me, I know you. You're the Azorian guy. I love that song. That was my award.
There you go.
There you go.
There you
So
go.
I decided I needed to write a Portuguese song about an American guy who doesn't speak Portuguese.
He's like, I'm not that Portuguese.
Doesn't this already sound Portuguese? Feijaroda. E Telvina, she would make all those codfish cakes, rice pudding and her supers galvin. And I would marvel at the taste. I was never one to waste my sweet mother's Azorian cuisine. Linguiça she would use in all her precious stews, be melting in my mouth, I couldn't wait. But there were times when I would tell her, hey ma, take back this mozzarella, I don't want blood pudding on my plate. I'm not that Portuguese, I'm not that Portuguese. You can call me a Toledo, I don't want no bacalhau. I'm not that Portuguese, I'm not that Portuguese. Luso-American, proud to be Portuguese, but cozido a portuguesa doesn't give me pleasure. Not that Portuguese, I'm not that Portuguese. Now Mrs. Soar, she is so sweet, lived next door on my street. In the summer in her basement she'd reside, but on Easter she would lift me, her sweetbread she would gift me, you know, with the baked eggs inside. And on days that her sons came, they'd be calling out my name. Hey Miguel, get peixinho we caught today. And with those fish eyes staring at me, I'd be polite but tell them flatly, I only eat fish when it's filleted. I'm not that Portuguese, I'm not that Portuguese. You can give me all your massa, you drink the cachaça. Not that Portuguese, I'm not that Portuguese. Luso-American, proud to be Portuguese. You won't catch this rapazine with a mouthful of sardines. I'm not that Portuguese, I'm not that Portuguese. Now the IPMA show was great, the pride of Portugal displayed. I was happy that they chose the song I wrote. the presentation. I got lost in the translation. I hardly understood a word they spoke. And Paulo Gonzo shook my hand. I had no idea who was this man. So before the show I asked him with a guess. No, I'm not a nominee. I'm not from a record company. I'm being honored for a lifetime of success. Oops. I'm not that Portuguese. I'm not that Portuguese. You can call me Maloquin. I'm not familiar with that scene. I'm not that Portuguese. I'm not that Portuguese. Luso-American, proud to be Portuguese. I could easily have blown it, met Ronaldo and not known it. Not that Portuguese. I'm not that Portuguese. As I look back on the years, my childhood reappears, and I wonder why I wasn't more a part of a language when unbroken is so elegantly spoken, and of the spirit and the culture in my heart. For it wasn't long before my family came ashore to leave the island and the life they knew, to go bravely in this world with a baby boy and girl, and they dressed us up in red, white, and blue. That's why I'm not that Portuguese. I'm not that Portuguese. Call me coitadinho wuss. I don't want no octopus. I'm not that Portuguese. I'm not that Portuguese. Luso-American, proud to be Portuguese. If you check my DNA, it says made in the USA. I'm not that Portuguese. I'm not that Portuguese.